Hey guys, so today news for MCPE finally released on iOS. So Apple was surprisingly quick to get it up onto the App Store. I submitted it earlier this week. I said it on Facebook and Twitter. A lot of you already know that I had to take a little bit more time to finish up the iOS version of the app because I just don't know the system so well. So I did finally get it up. Like I said, I submitted it earlier this week, and then Apple, who is usually slow about getting stuff added to the App Store, was actually surprisingly quick to get this done. So let's just go look at the App Store really quick to see where it's at. Well, this is supposed to be open up in the background. Screw it. What I would say is just go down into the description. There should be a link at the top for the iOS version of this app, just to the iOS App Store, iTunes, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. There should just be a link down there. That's a lot quicker because right now if you look up news for MCPE, it's actually not at the top of the list because it's a new app. So if you want to just go ahead and follow that link, that would be a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and just open this up and see what it looks like. So obviously it's going to be fairly similar to the Android version. The background is a little bit different. It's actually the same background, but what it's showing is just a part of the image instead of the entire image like on the Android version. So basically the same stuff. You had the loading at the beginning, and then it had the little animation to like put the whole thing together, which the Android version does not have. It's not really a big deal, and then it's just like the same old thing. You just scroll through. You have all your different stories, of course. Some of them with videos, some of them don't. Right here is the newest one with the obviously the release of the iOS version. I made a story for that. Of course, you have to have the back button up in the top left corner because that's just a iOS thing. I almost completely left it out until I really started to test it. I had to swap back and forth between different screens really quickly. Then I realized iOS, your iPhones, iPods, whatever, don't have a back button on them. So I always seem to forget that when I'm creating pages and stuff for an iOS app because on Android you just don't have to do it. So I did put it up there. Usually, like with my Skins Locator app for iOS, which is no longer on the App Store. That one had a button in the center, and I don't think people really liked it or disliked it. So I just went with the traditional, if I could talk today, the traditional top left arrow back button, whatever, just like you see on most iOS devices. So then, of course, you do have some of these with the video that has been fully added and everything. So you click on a video, opens up YouTube, and then you're good to go. Now I'm trying to get out of it. Yeah, that's kind of tough to do on iPhones. Okay. So that's it. It's just a really, basic app, of course, just like the Android version. It's nothing, much different from the Android version. But if you want to get it, like I said, there is a link in the description where you can check that out on the App Store. And I want to know what you guys think of this app. If you're somebody who actually has a iPhone in this community, because a lot of people on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't really use iPhones, and I get that. But for those of you that do have iOS devices, I want to know what you guys think. And if you have any problems with it or complaints or anything like that, just leave your comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of it, of course, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.